Okay, everyone. Well, welcome to this Monday night's Zoom call on the 25th of April. I'd like to start us off with a little joke. I don't know how many of you have seen Miss Congeniality, but I was cracking up because somebody posted one of the pictures, from the girl saying, they asked on the show, what's your favorite, describe your perfect date. And she said April 25th, because all you needed is a light jacket, and they meant a romantic date. So happy April 25th. And I'm super excited for the call tonight. We've got a lot of awesome things lined up. My name's Tiana Wright. I'm a health coach of quite a few of you, and super excited to just see what else is on the call tonight. So I am going to lend the floor to Lisa Wick, and she has got a really great topic to share with us tonight. Lisa, are you on?
I am on.
All right, take it away, girl.
Hi, everyone. So I'm Lisa Wick, and I'm a health coach, and I've been coaching for over 4 years. One of the things that I love most about our program is that we aren't a weight loss company. We are a lifestyle company. We build on healthy habits, and we really like teaching people how to live in a healthy lifestyle for life. We want to build on those habits. We want to increase the Be Slim lifestyle, which you start building those key habits in the very beginning in your first phase when you're losing weight. So if you're not familiar with Be Slim and what that means, I am taking this out of chapter 12 in the Habits of Health and lesson 10 in the companion guide. And Be Slim basically came from the National Registry for Weight Control, and it basically means you're implementing breakfast every morning, starting fresh. People sometimes before they come to our program, they're cutting the breakfast because they think that they want to cut calories so that they can lose weight, but that's actually a fundamental part of our healthy lifestyle. So we want to start and ramp up our we want to get our metabolism going from the very beginning, and we want to do that even in our lifestyle where we're maintaining and we're optimizing. And so we also want to implement E, which is exercise. So you start building on that. Maybe about 3 weeks in, you start doing a little bit more activity. And then as you move forward, then as you reach your healthy weight, maybe you do more and more, and you just keep building on that. So you might explore some new fitness arenas. Maybe you're a type of person who wants to look into Zumba or kickboxing, or maybe you're someone that wants to run a marathon. Everybody's got something different, and so you just start to build on that. And what I love is as you lose weight, those dreams really start to come alive. You decide that you want to try something new, and it becomes fun. So a current client of mine she's down over 50 pounds, and she just started a yoga class, and I'm really proud of her. Because she said even though she's the heaviest person in there, she's really excited about it. It's something new, it's something fun. So S is support. And as many of you know, we have amazing support in our company, just like this, and just like with your own personal health coach. And so we want to maintain that even as we're moving forward and living a healthy lifestyle. L is for low-fat meals. So we don't just do this during the weight loss phase. We want to build on this, and we want to keep maintaining this. So once we reach a healthy weight, basically we just expand on that. We move you forward so that you know how to increase your calories, and you know how to build on that for your own personal individualized journey. And then that takes me to I, which is individualized plan. So that's going to be different for everyone. Based on your activity level is how we're going to figure that out. And so once you reach your healthy weight, depending on your activity level, is how many calories you're going to need to maintain. And if you want to build muscle, that'll be different too. So that's all based on you. And then M is for monitoring. We want to really monitor our weight as we keep moving forward. And what that means can be different also for people. The weight on the scale is one thing, but there's other components that play into this. So if you are building muscle, your body composition is going to change. So it's not just going to be the scale. You're going to want to factor in monitoring your clothes, monitoring your exercise level, monitoring your eating habits. So it's not just about the scale, it's monitoring all areas. So maybe you want to set up a regular time to exercise each week and kind of put that into your schedule. Maybe you want to just weigh yourself and measure yourself, once a month, once a week, depending on what works best for you, because we don't want to take away from that mindset of like feeling like we're only focused on the scale. We want to definitely, focus on all areas of living that lifestyle. So that's our daily choices, that's our activity, that's all areas. And so one of the things about living the Be Slim lifestyle is energy balance. That's number one. So we want to basically have our fat cells and use the energy in our body. So when we lose weight, you decrease your metabolic demands. And so the amount of energy your fat cells use decreases as well. So we don't want to have that classic yo-yo pattern. We want to, not have that ever widening gap. We want to bring that gap together, and we want to balance our energy in, energy out, not have it energy in, energy out, up or down. So that's number one. Number two is proper motivation, and that again comes along with reaching a healthy weight and then staying in touch with your sport, and just really continuing to focus on a new goal and setting and moving forward. So that's something that's important as well. And then another one is basically after you get past that transition, working with your coach, as I was speaking about, that total energy expenditure. So they'll help you calculate that, help you to figure out what works best for you, and that might change. So you want to stay in touch with your coach continuously, because say, for instance, for some reason you're super athletic because you've lost weight and maybe you fracture your ankle. Well, your energy is going to change. You may not be exercising as much. So then we need to change those demands and make them balanced still. So you want to stay close with your support, and, being someone who has had my weight off for over 4 years, and before I started this plan, I want to encourage any of you that maybe haven't started exercising yet, you're still in the beginning, that I was in a walking boot. I was barely walking. I went to a walking group. I started walking. Somebody encouraged me to start running. I was like, no way, not going to happen. I'm never going to be a runner. That's not me. It was always a dream, but it was a dream that was like in the far distance. And I ran my first half marathon a couple years ago. And then I got pregnant and I tried to run, but my doctor, because of my age, because I'm a little bit older mom, told me I needed to cut back, and now I'm back into it again. So never say never. Go after your dreams. Do things that you don't believe you can do. Talk with your coach about what's possible. And I just encourage you to find something you love, because once you find an activity you love, then you just want to do it even more, and it's even more fun to maintain, or to optimize and build on that. So that's kind of my topic for tonight, and thanks for letting me share.
Oh my word. Thank you so much, Lisa. There's so many wonderful tidbits in that Be Slim acronym. I know it can feel kind of like a whirlwind when we're just chatting about it, but really as you're in your weight loss stage, for those of you who are on 5 and 1 or 4 and 2, you are putting a lot of those already into practice. And I think that's the cool part when you transition back into more of a maintenance style. It's not that all of these are just brand new. Like, you're already monitoring with your coach right now. You already are working on that support, getting that breakfast each day. You already had your individualized plan. It will get a little more individualized as you're transitioning and such. But I guess what I wanted you to remember is that you're already doing it. You're already rocking this Be Slim life, and we're just helping you translate that into whole life, what your whole life looks like. So, okay, super excited for the funnest part of the night. We're going to do some client celebrations. So I'm going to let Paula take it away from here. So Paula, go ahead.
All right, thanks. Hey, Lisa, thanks so much. I mean, you're one of my favorite presenters because you just take the book and you put it right to where we live, and that's what we're all doing. You know, it's like that's the difference, exactly what Lisa was talking about. It was like that's right out of our chapter that we're working through, and that's the difference that makes it, actually integrates it and becomes who we are instead of just, oh yeah, that's a nice read. So yeah, thank you. There's many of you who are even on the call and on our page that have reached your healthy weight, or you maybe started at a healthy weight but you didn't have good lifestyle changes, like the daily steps that Lisa was talking about, and you've incorporated those in it. Maybe it wasn't about weight loss, but it was about energy and sleep and healthy activity and monitoring and such. So, we all kind of started at a different place. Getting to the healthy weight actually comes really quick. If you think about it, those of you who are on our program know that even if you have 100 pounds to lose, or Sherry last week was celebrating, or the week before, 130 pounds that she's lost in like a year. Okay, that came relatively quick. But now she's at the same place we all are, right? Of those who've lost 30 or 20 or 15 or 40. And so you get to that place, and then all at once, we're all in the same playing field. And now it's about incorporating those small habits that Lisa was talking about, making them fun. It can't be like, I have to do it, or I'm going to make myself do it, or guess what? We won't. Make it fun. Find something you do like, just like how she was saying. If you just want to play around and do dancing, in the kitchen, okay, if that's going to get your body moving, then holy cow, let's just dance, have a dance party every night, right? Doesn't matter. Play snowball fights with your kids by, tossing socks, at each other. It's just about making life fun and staying moving and taking your grandchildren for a stroll, or maybe your sweetheart. That's okay too. Or your dog. Some of you, our dogs are sweethearts too. So yeah. So now it's time for us to open up. We want to hear from some of you who celebrations for this week, or some of you who have been maintaining your Be Slim lifestyle that Lisa was, she explained so well. And how has your life changed since you've started making those changes? Share with us.
I'll start.
Okay.
All right. This is Avon. I'm the Katie's Vegan Project. And this morning I went to, I had to have a blood test, just part of the annual physical and everything. And so the nurse comes in and takes the vitals. Of course, you get weighed with your clothes on. And she clicks the scale across, and she takes the blood pressure, and then she leaves. And then pretty soon I hear the door pop open, and she comes in and she says, "Have you lost 27 pounds since we last saw you?" And so it was nice to kind of see that she went out and apparently compared past results to the current results. So that was kind of fun.
Avon, that's awesome. And you know how rare probably that report is for her. That's why she was like, wait, did someone actually do this? How cool. So what did she say when she came back?
Well, she came back and said, well, first she wanted to make sure like it wasn't because of illness. She says, "Did you do that on purpose?" And I said, "Oh, yes. I started in January." So that was kind of fun. And then later on, the doctor came in and recognized it, and I got to tell her all about prepared meals with MetaFast. And so we got to chat about it and promote MetaFast a little bit.
Awesome. We are very proud of our meal replacements. And it's what the coolest part is that it's just like one aspect. That's neat. So Avon, 27 pounds, what would you say, other than your scale, what's been the biggest change that you recognize?
Well, like I said, it was with clothes. And so my actual weight loss is 31 pounds.
Okay.
As of this weekend. And on the way to the doctor, I was driving along, and I was able to look down and see my zipper for the first time in about 5 years while I'm sitting there driving. So
cool, right? It's those small things that aren't a small thing. That's awesome. I love that. Thank you for sharing. Okay, and now you have to report into us maybe in a month or so and give us the next update. I want to hear what the doctor says next time you go. Okay, someone else share with us.
Hi, I'm Kathy.
Hi, Kathy.
I promised my husband that after he got dressed for the morning, if he would get naked and weigh himself, and I weighed less than him, I would share. So for the first time ever, I weighed less than my husband. So,
Congratulations.
and but also this month has been really pivotal for me. When I started the program, I wasn't just obese. I wasn't moderately, severely. I was, the highest there was. And now I'm just overweight. So I'm excited about that. I've entered Wonderland, as you guys call it. And then I have lost 62 inches and 115 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah, so.
Happy. That's fantastic. Okay, so give me, I know you can't name just one, but give me a couple of ways that your life has changed the most dramatically.
Oh my goodness. There's just, I don't even know where to begin. It's just every aspect seems so different. I've never accomplished this much ever on any program. And, just like yesterday was my mother's birthday, and now I don't even sweat. And I don't sweat things coming up because this program taught me how to eat. It taught me how to deal with holidays. It taught me how to deal with everything. So, so I'm just...
That's awesome, Kathy. And you probably are already seeing, even as Lisa was talking about the different aspects of implementing, even though you're on the 5 and 1, right? Those are already happening. Yeah. Oh my gosh, congrats. For those who have been over 199.9 and you see that one Wonderland.
196. So
fantastic. Oh my gosh. Yeah, good job. I'm glad you had that bet with your husband.
Yeah. He loves listening to these calls, but he's a farmer, so he's outside right now because it's still light out. But
that's true. Lisa's tears of joy. I think that's how we're all feeling, just that we're so excited with you. Like, you have a life ahead of you that would not have been
right
had you not been making changes.
Right. Okay. So thank you. Thank you all.
Who is your coach, Kathy?
Lori Day.
Oh, you have an amazing health coach.
Yes.
All right. Thanks so much. Keep us updated too. We want to keep going. Okay. Someone else. Those are awesome.
I have something, Paula.
Okay. I love it.
I remember when on some Facebook page that when I was in my weight loss, like going on 4 years ago now, I lost 81 pounds. And can you still hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay.
Perfect.
What I remember reading was this list of 100 things you can't do if you're overweight. And I've never been able to find that list again, but different times things from that will pop back into my head. And one of them was, you can't squeeze through. Like you say, excuse me, I just want to squeeze by here, in a crowded situation. And when you're overweight, you can't do that because you don't fit, And I don't know how many times when I'm squeezing through now, that will come back to me that was just on a long, long list of many things that I can do now that I couldn't do before. And I know it's minute and, not that big, but it's a big deal to me, Yeah. And it's awesome that I've been able to maintain most of that weight loss for the 3+ years going on 4.
Yeah. And Gloria, how important do you think implementing the Be Slim, those aspects, those 6 items that Lisa was talking about?
Crucial.
Okay.
Absolutely. Yes.
It's the difference that differentiates us from being a diet, right? Because that's the lifestyle portion. Right?
Correct. So true.
81 pounds. That's amazing. Thank you.
I want to know. Hi, Gloria. Karen.
Hi, Karen. Glad to see you.
Hi. I was listening to you, but I don't have to go next. I can wait.
No, go ahead. We want to hear you.
Yeah, Gloria's my coach, and I was just listening to her. She's amazing. My name's Karen, and Gloria used to live in my hometown-ish area here. But no, I'm just, it's about 5 weeks, I guess. And I've lost about 15 pounds.
Wow.
And my headaches, I haven't had a headache since I started. And I had so much energy. It was amazing. I was really blown away by that. And then we went to a seminar, and I ran out of food bars, and I had, I don't know, it was a salty peanut food bar. But, you know, immediately I started just not feeling as well. I couldn't believe it. I took some ibuprofen and had more aches. It wasn't just a food bar. I guess I had just a few carbs because they had a lot of snacks. But that was just on Sunday, and got back on today. And so I feel like it can really throw your body off in a hurry. I couldn't believe how much carbs affected me.
Yeah.
So
Wow, Karen.
I was.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing that, because you're absolutely right. When we're living like that all the time and we're in that brain fog, or we have a constant headache or no energy, we just make the assumption that that's how everyone feels. And then we start to eat cleaner. And even after 5 weeks and 15 pounds, congratulations.
Thank you.
And then you do introduce something that you've taken out, not even thinking it was a big deal, just thinking, oh, it's just because it's this season of my weight loss stage. And then once you introduce it back and you realize, okay, it's so much more than just whether I'm going to gain weight because of it. It's how I feel. So yeah, great. Thank you for sharing, Karen.
Okay, you bet.
Yeah. Someone else.
Paula, I'll share.
Yes.
This is Hannah.
Hi, Hannah.
Okay, so I actually have a non-scale victory that I'd like to share with everyone that actually just happened like 10 minutes ago. I was taking my phone out to do this Zoom call with you all, and I dropped it and it shattered. And before, that would have really sent me into a tizzy and would have really made me very angry. And I think the freedom that I found in my mental health has just allowed me to look at the situation and say, this is just a phone. It still works. Yeah, it's, it's shattered and I'm going to get it fixed, but it's not going to ruin my day. And so that was like a really cool thing that I got to experience. And I know that it's solely thanks to this program. So I just wanted to share.
I love it. Hannah, you're absolutely right, because as we start to get healthy, even how we handle stress or how short our fuse is totally related to how we physically feel and the types of foods that we're eating. So thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
I think we don't give quite enough credit. So, all right. I'm gonna, if you're not going to talk, mute yourself, but if you're ready to talk, we want to hear from you.
Hey Paula. I have one that I remember. I have to go back a little ways, but this all this has inspired me to come up with something that I remember. But when I was in the process of losing my weight, I remember how smelly my gym clothes were. And, Patty would always ask me, can I put those gym clothes in a different room? And I didn't understand why they had such a bad odor. But it was all those toxins that were just getting out of my system. It was just, and now when I work out, they don't have that same odor. And so those, I thought of that this week. I'm like, I can go ahead and work out, but not feel like these things, you have to put them in a totally different room, And so, some of those things, when you start really finding it, these things are, all those impurities are just getting out of your system as you're losing the weight. And some of those things are just, you have to sit there and go, wow, I don't have to do that anymore. So.
That's interesting. And that's super cool, right? All that water is serving a lot of purpose. Yeah, cleansing us, and you're right, and the toxins that are no longer being introduced. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, we have time for like 3 more of you. So come and share with us. This is awesome, you guys.
Paula, I'll share. This is Julie.
Hey, Julie.
I've just been thinking about some of the Be Slim changes that Lisa had shared about. She always does such a great job in sharing a habit of health. But a couple of things really key with me being diabetic and wanting to keep my blood sugar level is definitely having those 6 smaller meals throughout the day, spacing them out right, and keeping my blood levels more stable. And also just the activity, the exercise. I have a Fitbit, and so that makes it fun. I'm in challenges with a couple people, even on the call tonight with Dick and Gloria and I, and it's just fun to not just have that movement, but also be able to share it with other people that are thinking like-minded, wanting to be healthy and stay active. And I would have never done these before, but trying to get my steps in every day and keep myself active and moving, those are 2 really big key things for me to keep with that Be Slim lifestyle after 2 years. So
that's awesome.
What I wanted to share.
And Julie, what was your weight loss?
35 pounds in just under 4 months, and I was able to get off 2 diabetes pills and cholesterol and triglyceride. So just being off that medication's been big too.
Yeah, that's amazing. Thank you for sharing that. And you're right. It's about making it a game, how you're doing, and making it fun. But it has to be top of mind awareness. So if as the weather is getting nicer, if you want to meet someone for coffee or you're going to go over to a friend's, why not say, hey, let's meet down at the park and let's just, walk around while we visit for a little bit. Or if you know someone who has children, let's say, hey, let's bundle up the kids and let's put them in the stroller and get some fresh air.
Right.
You want to go see a parent. My dad walks at the mall every morning, and I finally realized, wait a minute, I could actually go down and do 2 things at the same time. It's a very slow pace, but it's awesome. I'm moving and I'm spending time with my dad. That's so much better. The alternative would be sitting and having coffee with him and not moving at all. So, right? It's just a matter of, okay, let's think about this. Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Someone else.
Paula, this is Patty.
Hi, Patty.
Hey, I'll just kind of piggyback on what Julie was talking about. I've been on a trip visiting some friends out of state this past week, and one of my friends, she had gotten a new Fitbit, and so she was really tracking her steps, and and so she was really motivating me to get out there and do more walking with her. And and I was thinking about, for us that live in Indiana or the Midwest where, and now it's finally spring and the weather's starting to warm up, we've been inside a lot during the winter, at least I have. And, so being able to spend that time with my friend and see her motivation inspired me to get a new Fitbit. And I had one, but I upgraded to a new one. And tonight I was getting ready to go for dinner, and the place where I'm staying has shopping areas around and everything. And my normal instinct would be just jump in the car and go drive to the restaurant. But I thought, hey, if I want to get more steps in today, I should just walk to the restaurant. And that is so unlike me. But, thanks to my friend, even for those of us who, I've been maintaining for over a year, but, we still need to be re-inspired and motivated, especially after a long winter. And so that was just kind of a neat non-scale victory for me tonight, just to be inspired and decide, hey, this is a healthier habit than just hopping in my car. Why not get some more steps in today? So.
Right. Okay. Exactly. And it's all about just thinking about it. Can I tell you how many times I used to circle the parking lot trying to get an up-close parking space? Number one, I can park and walk to the door of the of Costco or the store faster than I could circle anyway. But sometimes it's literally just old habits die hard, and you have to keep reminding yourself, wait a minute, this is a blessing that I can move. I want to make my body move. It's awesome. It's an honor, really, of our bodies. Thanks, Patty. We're a little jealous that you're in Florida. Well, for all of us who are in cooler climates, I'm glad we're jealous.
So Paula, I just wanted to share really quick, one for me and one for a client who's not on. My client, she really truly implemented the Be Slim lifestyle. She's been doing amazing, and she started training, and she's doing her Flying Pig half marathon in Cincinnati this coming weekend. So I'm really excited and proud of her for just, continuously training and losing weight still as she's been training. So really just kind of, doing that all together. And then for me, my son's birthday is coming up. My mom's birthday was this past weekend, which could have put that spiral effect, right? When you're sad or, you have something that comes up. But I made a cake for my son's birthday, and it was a trial run, and I was really proud. And I had to toss that cake in the garbage because if any of you are like me, maybe sugar is a major struggle for you. And, it's a true thing that once you start eating it, your brain, it's very addictive. So you want to keep going back for it. And so many of us, when we first start our journey, we're told to, get rid of all this stuff that's a trigger in our house. And so I was like, okay, if that cake is still here, I'm going to want to eat it. So I had to dump it. So I was excited because that was hard because it was good.
Yeah. Good job. Yes. Getting it in the trash. Hopefully the trash can isn't clean, because guess what? If the trash can is clean, we can reach back in and get another bite. Okay. Right. Confessions of a sugar addict. The other thing that is a great idea, and I've told this to you many times, if you can quickly, in the moment when you know you need to get rid of it, take it over to the sink and get it wet. Because, hey, nobody's going to put a soggy cookie or cake in your mouth. But in the garbage can, sometimes it's a little bit too accessible. But good job, Lisa. Wow. Okay, you guys, these were amazing stories tonight. So thanks so much for everyone sharing. This is what it's about. It's about community, cheering each other on. I mean, when we hear Avon and we hear Kathy and we hear Lisa and Gloria, and it goes on, and we're just like, that is us. This is our community we're building, and this is that Be Slim lifestyle where it's about the accountability and putting the habits into effect. So thanks, everyone. Have a great evening. The next time we talk to you, it will be May. Hey, that's pretty amazing. So, May 1st, May Day, I think, is the next time we talk. So, anyway, have a great Monday evening, and we'll see you next week. Bye, everyone.
Bye.